Hey there, Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising. Welcome to your reading for September 5th through the 11th. We are going to take a look using the 9-card spread at the overall energy for the week, and then we'll pull some cards for where the moon is at. We have a full moon coming up in Pisces happening on Saturday. Mercury turning retrograde in your sign at 9 degrees, backing up to 24 degrees of Virgo. That stations retrograde on the 9th, Friday, and then we have Venus moving into into Virgo on Monday. And Venus moving into Virgo really wants us to reorganize and restructure around the values of our sense of self-worth and self-esteem that we should have been picking up over the course of the last 3 weeks while she was hanging out over there in Leo. So your overall energy is be soft and listen. This is listening to your higher self. This is about not judging yourself, also not judging others. And I don't really think Libra has a tendency to judge others, but we tend to feel very judged when we're a Libra. And so this is about not letting yourself imagine what other people are thinking about you. And if they come out and say it and it's not in alignment with what you know to be true about yourself, don't worry about it. Because not everybody knows what they're talking about. In the heart space, the center of your reading, you have a transformation that is occurring, and it's occurring with some kind of a cycle, right? We have here the energy of the cycle. So we have a full moon happening right before we get to the next lunar phase, which is a new moon in your sign. And so this is an opportunity to really release and let something go that doesn't serve you, to create space for something that does. And this week, really allowing that to happen without judgment. Just because this doesn't work for me anymore doesn't mean it didn't at some point. And just be grateful for the lessons learned and allow things to go. There's been a lot of self-doubt here. We have so much life in you, Peridot, in the area of where you're trying to get more information. So it's almost as though, how much is the juice worth the squeeze on a relationship, on a job, on a place that you live? There's something where I feel like you've been putting a lot of effort in, and you're trying to decide, is it a value to you or not? But I also think that you might be really tired, and so allow for the flow of the moon to work its way through your chart. If you're feeling really exhausted, or like things aren't moving fast enough, or like things are falling apart. Maybe you thought you had everything in place and things are kind of falling apart and it's creating some anxiety. Allow that cycle to complete, because things will fall apart right before a full moon. We have 6 planets retrograde and 3 major asteroids as of the end of this week. That's a lot of planets in retrograde, which is a time to pull our energy back and look at a situation and reevaluate and reorganize and restructure it in order to create something that we can launch forward when we get that new moon eclipse that's happening in Scorpio in about, 8 weeks? 8 weeks maybe. So 6 weeks. So this is an opportunity over the course of this next 6 weeks or so to really to not worry about the healing that we're going through, to not worry about where we're at right now, but kind of focus toward the future. I feel like you've been shining your light out into the world, and people have been kind of snuffing it out or stepping on you or trying to dim your light. Sometimes we can attract a lot of moths into our light when our light is bright, and so, being discerning about what is of value to you and who is of value to you and what situations are of value to you, and being willing to let go of the ones that are not. So how do you transform your life? You have whole light. You are the foundation. You are the foundation. You are the basis on what you're going to structure. What is important to you? How do you restructure your life in a way? How light is black and white. And so again, it's the yin and the yang. How you're the structure. So over the next 6 weeks or so, starting this week, focus on bringing your actions into alignment with your goals, your hopes, and your dreams. And restructure and reorganize your life in a way that allows you to do that. Because the action to take is chrysacola, and chrysacola says, what do you need? And so unless you've taken a step back and looked at the situation and done the analysis and figured out where you want to go, where you're at right now, what steps do you need to take, whether it's to change a job, a relationship, to move, to update something in your house, to complete a project, to start a project, whatever it is that you're trying to move things around for, in order to do that, you need to assess first what is needed in order to fix it. What is needed in order to fix it? And I think that maybe you're just really a little overwhelmed and really exhausted by the whole process, because in the area of where you have anxiety, we have the smoky quartz, which is fall apart, but he's like taking a nap, and I feel like your anxiety might actually be getting you, and you might find yourself sleeping a lot. You might need the sleep, or you might be sleeping to reduce stress. So better ways to reduce stress is to go out for a walk. It will rejuvenate you. It will allow your brain to get back into gear, and just, kind of work through things, but really putting things on paper. This anchoring card showing up in the area of foundation and resources and finances here, there's an opportunity here for you to, the actions that you put out are going to reflect back to you. So be consistent, be persistent, show up for yourself, do the things that you need to do in order to create it. And don't rely on other people giving you the attaboy, attagirls. Be proud of yourself. Fill your own cup of pride up, your own cup of love up. We have Morganite here. Fill your heart up, fill yourself up, showing up here in the heart space. And so when Morganite shows up in the heart space like that, that tells me that you're feeling a little like you're not receiving enough from others, but it requires you to give to yourself first, because people will reflect back to you where you're at. And so love yourself, honor yourself, respect yourself, treat yourself. How you treat yourself is how other people will treat you. So the more you give to yourself, the more the others will give to you in kind. So if what you're always doing is saying self-decrepitating things, or you're feeling insecure, your insecurities are showing, is what they just said. So what you're putting out there, and people are like, oh yeah, you're right, you're not good at that, or yeah, no, that person doesn't. No. So to kind of put up a protective field around other people saying crap about you, don't open up the door. Walk with confidence, speak with confidence, even if you don't feel it. I want to say fake it till you make it. All right, in the area of how you move out of this week, we have healing your heartbeat. So for some of you, this could be an actual physical ailment. For others of you, it could be a disappointment. And you have, what are you becoming? And so letting go of the things that don't work for you, that full moon, and aiming yourself in the direction of what you want and what it is that you desire. So what do you need? The big question is, what do you need to take you to the next steps? What's the next thing on your, so you're in the in-between stage, of course you are. You are moving from one thing to the other. Be strong and courageous. Be willing to step from one situation into the other. What do you need to get there? What is it that you need to feel strong and courageous, or do you actually need like some kind of a physical thing that you need to collect up in order to put it together? You are the foundation of your life, and the actions that you take are going to be what builds whatever your life looks like. So Monday and Tuesday, this be courageous and be strong. This rhino energy here. That is Monday and Tuesday with that moon in Capricorn. And Capricorn is all about restructuring. And it's hard because when you're a Libra, Capricorn energy squares off with you. That makes it more challenging. And so it's going to take more to push through. So do the push. Give yourself the push. And then the moon moves into Aquarius, which is very much in flow with your energy. It's very supportive of your energy. And you have here several cards. So your soul is evolving to higher states of consciousness. You are ready for this. You have connect to the blue flame, which is the light of pure love within you. Oh my God, the rhinoceros is moving into the blue light. That's amazing. And the blue star. Whoa, you got the blue flame and the blue star. Follow the light of your inner compass, the blue star. It will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul. You know, this week I would consciously wear blue, knowing that that is the energy of you stepping into your sense of truth, the truth of who you are. It's the throat chakra energy, the truth of who you are. You have celebration. Your achievements are truly a gift to the universe. What you are doing matters. Maybe you can't see it immediately. Maybe those around you don't see it, but the universe sees it, and they're celebrating you and your vision. Trust your ability to create the vision in your soul. Bring yourself, your steps into alignment with what it is that you're trying to accomplish this week. Even if it's just a matter of writing down what that goal is and then starting to consider what is the next thing I need to do in order to make sure I have what I need to accomplish the next step. You don't need to know everything, but you do need to start moving forward. So open up to change and know your worth, right? What are we even talking about here? Know your worth. That's the new moon in Taurus. Taurus and Libra are both ruled by Venus. And Venus changing signs into this restructuring energy is very important. She's getting ready to head into your sign in about 3 weeks. So get ready for her to come in and really supercharge you. So start laying the foundation and doing the things that are necessary. Use this energy of releasing and letting go of what doesn't work. But more importantly, what doesn't work is the crappy things that people say about you or the way you feel about yourself. And know your worth and know your value. Whether you have to put it down on a resume or you have to, walk away from a relationship or, tell your kids, stop treating me like crap. Whatever it is time to make those kind of decisions for yourself where you show your value. This card keeps showing up so much. I love this. Usually when we have Mercury in retrograde, everybody freaks out. I think this was really good Mercury in retrograde. So this Mercury in retrograde is going to bring you luck. It says a sudden change or luck is likely. Things are working in your favor and an excellent time for networking. I want to say things are happening for you and not to you. And the more you can really believe in that and allow the things to change, trust yourself, love yourself, know your worth. I believe that will be the key to your situation this week and actually moving forward. Know your worth, know what you want, and know that you're capable because you are. You will have the support you need when you need it. All right, you guys take good care. I'm on Facebook every day. Come and check out what's going on over there. I have some stuff coming up that's only going to be available to Facebook group members. And I do a live premiere video, a live chat with the premiere video at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time in the US. I would love to have you come and hang out and let's grow our little community. You take good care and I'll talk to you soon.